Oh, hello everyone, I'm back with another episode, the last episode, the finale of Dinosaur Island. So we start off with Onyx. He appears to have gotten so big, and he hasn't seen Bloodtooth in so long, that he has overtaken the lair of Bloodtooth. And also Serena. And it looks like the baby has grown up a bit. Not much, but he has grown up. Now, there is a new river here. It's a very small river. It's more like a stream. Onyx leans down, his head looking at the water. And then, all of a sudden, he strikes. Onyx has caught a fish. Serena sits down and eats it with him. But then Serena realizes something. Where is the baby? And the baby is further downriver practicing fish hunting. Onyx soon comes and promptly returns him to the safety of the nest. At the lake, the Stegosaurus herd, it looks like most of them are actually swimming, and it appears that they have a new baby. He is actually going in water for the first time right now. He's in the deeper water. The area is overflowing. And the bull male leader on a spot. The juveniles learning how to swim. The other baby behind the bull male. However, even as peaceful as they might seem, there is something stalking them in the water. Now I know what you might be thinking, that Dinosaurus is back. But you are actually wrong. Now for a dramatic flashback. Between episodes 12 and 13 of Dinosaur Island, Dinosaurus came back. He had migrated and seen what other lakes were like. But when he was there, an unwelcome sight greeted him. The Oxalia was now the leader of the lake. He walked over to the Oxalia and tried to fight him. They started battling because the Oxalia wanted to be the ultimate lake ruler, and so did the Dinosaurus, so they started battling. After a long time, the Oxalia actually won against the Dinosaurus and ate the Dinosaurus, so now we have no more Dinosaurus. In the Stegosaurus area, the Oxalia is quietly stalking them. When no other animal is noticing, he quietly waddles into the water. He is so quiet. There is literally nothing to hear of him. But quickly and quietly, he snags the baby out. No one has seen him. And he starts eating. Oxalia is a dangerous carnivore. And in season 2, we might see him. Now, Bloodtooth has finally reached the southern jungle after his 2-episode trip. Bloodtooth wants to start stalking. And so he goes over to hide. But then he sees a most unpleasant sight. And that sight is the very not welcome sight of Scyther and the Carcharodontosaurus. Both animals that once lived in the northern part of the island and fighting down here in the southern part. Means that he was not the first predator down here, because Carcharodontosaurus. So Bloodtooth is angry, and he decides that he should join the battle. In another part of the island, the herbivore nesting ground, to be exact, we see a few raptors feeding on a dead sauropod, it looks like. It's hard to tell because it's dead, but looks like a dead sauropod. So it appears that there is the male leader, the female, and then another male, it seems like, and then looks like a juvenile female. And they are all eating and having a great time. But then something disrupts them, and that thing is the Rajasaurus. Now this Rajasaurus is the same one, actually, that's baby got killed by a Utahraptor. And this is a pack of Utahraptors, so he sneaks up quietly and bites the tail of this one. He feeds on it. However, the other raptors notice, and then they start to battle. The Rajasaurus slowly looks over to the raptors, who are putting up a brave stance in front of him. And then suddenly, one attacks. He's on the head of the Rajasaurus. She is attacking him, pouncing on his head and trying to devour him. The Rajasaurus retaliates, however, with a push. That is the second raptor down. However, it's not enough for this Raja. He will kill both of the other raptors. He quickly outmaneuvers the first one and eats it. But then there is the bull male leader to go through. He gets on the head. They are starting fighting. This is an intense battle. Rajasaurus outmaneuvers him. Utahraptor outmaneuvers Rajasaurus. They keep fighting until the final blow is by the first raptor to die. But it didn't actually die because it is alive. The raptors have won, and now they have a feast. However, the Rajasaurus is not dead. It's still alive. It gets up. It starts fighting again. Again, it pounces on the head of the Rajasaurus. The band of bone above the head is being injured, and soon the Rajasaurus has been taken down for real this time. He is proud of his victory and begins to feast. Back to the GSJB, the Giant Southern Jungle Battle. Scyther faces Bloodtooth. Two beloved characters, two of the most popular. Scyther fights him off, and then the Carcharodontosaurus comes into this fight and attacks the T-Rex. Scyther keeps hitting him, until they both team up on him and the Carcharodontosaurus dies. They try to both eat it, but they will not. They keep fighting, but then another player joins. Player 4, the Spinosaurus. Hits. Scyther gets outmaneuvered. Scyther is outmaneuvered by the Spinosaurus. He might be dead. Or she. Scyther's a girl. And then Bloodtooth faces the Spinosaurus. What happened in the battle? The battle is over. Bloodtooth is alive. But Bloodtooth had been hurt by the Spinosaurus. Bloodtooth, the great Tyrannosaurus Rex, son of Bloodtooth. Bloodtooth the second is dead. Moving away. Another competitor in the battle that we saw. Scyther. Scyther is way over on the path that she took to get back to the northern part of the island where she lives. Scyther is now migrating back. She is healthy because she ate the Carcharodontosaurus. Scyther migrates back. We will see her in Season 2. But you might be thinking, if that's what happened, then Spiny must be dead. He might be. But as we leave, an ominous roar in the shadows. Now, after Scyther migrated back and Bloodtooth died, you might think, where's the high note that we end at? Here it is. We have seen the Brachiosaurus herd before. And this time, Brachiosaurus herd appears to have a new little baby. Of course, they have the other one. We have that female. Well, that's a male. Female. Those are both females. And then, of course, the lead male. This is a new lead male. However, he doesn't have a lead female yet. And then another member of the herd. This female right here wants to mate with him. She knows he is worthy. Now we have to leave. We have to leave this place that we have been in for 13 episodes. This place called Dinosaur Island. Let's fly over the land and show you. We have the first part. It's Quatless flies. The northern grasslands. The herbivore areas. the lake bed, Bloodtooth's old home, and Onyx and Serena's new home, the herbivore nesting ground, the western plains, the western forest, the rock desert, the southern jungle, Spino's hideout over there, the place of the great battle of the southern jungle, and finally, the island itself. We have been looking at the life cycle of these magnificent creatures for a scale 2 years now. We are looking at the life cycle of the dinosaurs. The end. See you in season 2, guys.